Pat here from Dead Things. I haven't posted in a bit. It's just been a flurry of activity around here trying to get ready for the season. Gonna be here soon, kids. You see kind of stuff I've gotten done. I don't know if you checked out my my post on my cemetery thingamabobby. By the way, Onstead, thank you for pointing out that I spelled cemetery wrong. Damn you and your superior education system. I'm not changing the A. Up here we spell it with an A. A. I'm just not going to change it. So anyways, what have I done? I've got 3 tombstones that I've completed. I hope I spelt all the stuff on them correctly. I've got my Fester Decrepit based on Nableek's Fester Decrepit that he posted on the forum. Basically just followed that thing almost verbatim. The only thing, I think how I did mine, the covering was with cheesecloth. I built a frame for a rib cage, cheesecloth, great stuff foam for ribs, and then covered it in latex and cobwebs. I like to use the stretchy cobwebs rather than cotton. Never used cotton, just prefer to use the stretchy cobwebs. So that's that. I've got this, which I'm redoing. This is my Cauldron, and that is this is the old one, and it was just orange and it only had 1 string of lights. This has 3 strings of lights, which are purple and set to flash. That's going to be covered in fluorescent purple and green paint, and then I'm going to put around it a couple of UV LEDs to highlight the fluorescent when in between the flashes of the light. So that's where I'm at with that. I've got wings that I built for my my gargoyles, and they are just awaiting a coat of fiberglass resin, and then they will be done. My wings from last year pretty well fell apart, so paper mache didn't stand up too well to the 1.5 foot of snow that we got. What else have I got going on? Fireworks tonight. Woohoo! Going out to do a little popper out of town. I've got a bunch of skulls that I'm working on, and some other things. And part of the reason why I've been doing all of this right now, trying to get all this stuff done, is because of her. Yes. She is my 3-axis animated witch. Still got a lot of work to do on her. I've got to program all the movements down into the low palulu and get that ready to go. I still have to finish building the jaw circuitry. Now mine is based on Hallstaff's talking skull, except I'm using an 18M2 because I want to have everything kind of controlled through an 18M2. So that I've got working on. This is her arm, and so she's going to have this arm that kind of with holding an eyeball, because she has no eyes herself, so this is how she sees, and this arm is going to anyways, it's going to scan the crowd. So basically this is one of those little vent motors, and this will do the up and down motion, and then I have another vent motor that will be attached to this to turn this out. So hopefully I get kind of this type of action, hopefully a little bit more random than that. All this is just a swivel leg from a bed frame that we were tossing out. I don't toss out anything that's metal. I cut it all up, and this is one of the things that I kept to so that's that. This basically took me a long time to figure out this. how I was going to do this. And so what I ended up doing is taking a piece of 2x2 wood, putting it on the table saw, and taking these notches out here, all through here. I do not recommend anybody using a table saw to do this type of work unless you are absolutely skilled with the table saw. I will not be held responsible for you lopping off your fingers. So if you've never done anything like this, don't do it. I was trained by a guy who's forgotten more than I will ever know about carpentry. So yeah, so that's kind of where I develop the skill to be able to do something like that. Be safe. You only got a few of these. You don't need to lose any of them. So that's where it's at. 52 subscribers. Thank you, people. Here are all the lists of the names of all those people who subscribed to me. Boy, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I said I was going to do something. So this is what I think I'm going to do. I think the winner of the contest will receive all of this. Yes, this all could be yours. This is still in the building phase, well, in the painting phase. Basically, it's a torso for this, and there's also some arms for this as well. Basically made like this, and they're somewhat posable. So. And that's what I'm thinking of giving away. But the one thing that I've been concerned about is that I'm sure I have way more US subscribers than I do Canadian subscribers, and I'm not sure if this is going to make it through US customs intact. So, so your thoughts. Is this something that you guys would like? You know, are you willing to risk the fact that this may come to you cut up, crushed up, opened up, whatever, torn up, you know? Because I just don't know. We sent down a shape capture for a wheelchair cushion, and it did not have X-ray on the box, and customs smashed it all up and sent it down to poke their fingers all through it and sent it down to the company. We had to redo it all again. So that was something that's pretty serious. This is just fun and games, right? So you guys let me know if this is something you want to do. Now, I think what people have done is kind of a series of questions, and then whoever kind of gets the most then is kind of raffled off or picked from that point. That's kind of probably what I'm going to do. So here's the first question. It's Hauntcast related. In an episode of prior episode of Hauntcast, there was a dragon prop. And what I would like to know is, in that episode, who was the haunting guru guest, and what haunt tactic did they talk about? That's your question. So, anyways, boy, here we are, coming down to the home stretch, kids. Very excited, very excited. I don't know if I got anything else to say. I'm just building, trying to get, basically trying to avoid doing anything with her. So, anyways, again, thanks to everybody who subscribes and everybody who tunes in and watches me ramble on. Really appreciate it. And we'll be talking at you soon.